Welcome back, hello worlds, it's your number one fat Asian, coming to you again with another one of these intriguing FIFA 17 experiments. And I have never had a more apt experiment than what I have for you today. I present to you all in the Fat Asian Nation the fattest team in FIFA. This team is kind of an amalgamation of players, I will say. It's not the most scientifically accurate experiment. What I've had here is kind of a combination of people who are, just the heaviest people at their position. So Akinfenwa, obviously, he looks like the most densest footballer ever created. And obviously, like people like Neuer and like Hummels, like they're not fat. They're just huge. They're gigantic mountain men. But what I've also gone for are players that, have a little of a, how should I say this? They have a healthy appetite. Higuain has gotten shit the whole entire season for looking like a chubster. So he had to be on this list, but there's some couple other interesting players on here that you might not expect. Like recently, Mkhitaryan's, he's a really quick player, a really svelte player, but recently they have pulled his pictures online of him modeling the new Manchester United kid, because as you can see, he's got a little pudge. He's got a little cute little pudgester over there. Came in a little bit overweight in the offseason. And speaking of which, there's actually a lot of Manchester United players who are on here, or former Manchester United players who are on here. Wayne Rooney has had his bouts with being overweight. Although, as of recently, he's gotten a little bit better, but in his younger years when Sir Alex Ferguson was around, he liked to party, and he had the kegger to show for it. Keeping with the theme, according to Jose Mourinho anyway, Luke Shaw was overweight, and that's why he wasn't getting a lot of play time. And the really unexpected one to make it onto the squad, Shinji Kagawa, a skinny Asian guy, making it onto the team fatty. Kagawa doesn't actually look like the fattest man, nor is he the heaviest man. He's a fatty in spirit, because if you look up, and this goes in for one of the weirdest injuries that footballers have ever gotten, Shinji Kagawa once had to get his stomach pumped because he ate too much. Such a fatty that he almost killed himself from eating too much food. And that alone is going to go ahead and put him on the list. There are a couple other players on here who have kind of dealt with weight issues. Ivanovic, Adel Taarabt is very famously, he's eaten a couple of pies or two. Akinfenwa, I don't know how much of that is muscle. I'm assuming most of that is muscle, but you can see there's a little cupcake going around there, man. He's thick. And then you can see everyone else on this list is pretty much just like the heaviest player. So like Wanyama, he is a freaking mountain. Lukaku, obviously he doesn't seem all too pudgy, but yeah, there's a lot of mass there. Antonio, Boni, they're very, round, thick men. And then the backup keeper is Ruffier, who I think is the buffest keeper I might have ever seen. That man is yoked. But this will probably be the projected starting lineup that will be simming through this whole entire season. You got Lukaku up front, you got Higuain right next to him. That is a terrifying strike force. On the right mid position, you have Mkhitaryan, who's always fantastic. 86 rated. A little bit of a weakness, Choupo-Moting, 78, but not bad. On the back line, you got Shaw, you got Hummels, you got Aldi baby, you got Ivanovic, and then in the midfield, you have Yaya Toure and Abora, and then between the sticks is Manuel Neuer. It's actually a very, very strong team. Is it good enough to win the league, though? Depth-wise, you can see there's pretty good players on here, like Kagawa, Götze, Wanyama, they're all in the 80s. Rooney's 82, Zuma, Boni, Antonio, Benatia is 84 rated, Ruffier is, 85, and let's see, the lowest rated person on this team is Akinfenwa and Adel Taarabt, so there's not really too many weaknesses in this squad. So do I think that Team Fatty can go ahead and win the Premier League? My brain says no, but I think easily they could finish top 4. It's a pretty strong side. I don't think that they could finish the league, but I am the Fat Asian, so I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna say they finished the league. I honestly think they finished 3rd or 4th. But you guys go ahead, make a prediction right now. Where do you think Team Fatty is going to fit it? Let's go ahead and sim it up to January 1st at the midway point and see how they do. And you guys already know, when I make a prediction, there's usually something good and something bad that's going to happen to me. And I think it's apt for Team Fatty. If I go ahead and win this prediction, then for lunch today, I get to go to McDonald's. Swayback would be so proud. But if I get the prediction wrong, then at the end of this video, you will see me go out, buy a salad from my local grocery store, and eat it while walking on a treadmill. You get to see the hashtag slightly less fat Asian. But anyway, let's go and send it up to the midway point and see where Team Fatty goes ahead and ends up. Take it away, Time Wizard. Go, Time Wizard! All right, we have made it to January of 2017. Let's go ahead and take a look-see-poos at where we stand in the table right now. We are rated 77, so we're probably doing, as I predicted, probably like 3rd or 4th. Let's go ahead over to the table. Oh, what? Oh my God, Team Fatty! Yes, the Chumpsters, the Keksters are in, baby. The big boys are dominated. Look at this, 15 wins. The next highest is Spurs with 11. Get out my face. Get out my face. Look at how many, the Fatties. The league cannot contain the Fatties. 43 goals for. We're running rampant. There's just too much pudge. And look, we have the best defensive record in the league. Just too much. We got that cushion for the push, man. We're just absorbing all the impact. And then we're breaking forward. And then there's just too much man mass for them to contain. That is not an indomitable lead, but an 8-point lead at the midway. And we are absolutely flying. I don't usually do this, but I want to check out what is going on with the player stats right now. Lukaku is absolutely monstering it. 16 goals at the halfway point. I don't think I've ever seen anyone dominate more. Just a single player at the halfway point. 16, that is Jesus. Mkhitaryan as well, 9 goals out from the winning spot. And then Higuain coming up with a not too shabby 7 goals. Let's go into the assists. Iborra, damn, okay. Iborra in the middle, and then Choupo-Moting chipping in with 4. Very, very nice. And then on top of the list, we are not on top of the list, and it is Ruffier, who has gone on and got 5 clean sheets. But combined with Neuer down there, who's gotten 2, they would technically have 7 between them, which would make them the highest in the league, which makes sense. Lloris doing pretty well, though. So, all right, I mean, 8 points. Crazier things have happened in a half season, but it is looking pretty good. I might be eating at McDonald's. I thought for sure I was gonna get my exercise today, eat a salad while walking on a treadmill, get some weird looks for people in my apartment. But hey, I ain't gonna be mad at some Mickey D's. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite thing to get at McDonald's? But anyway, let's go ahead, take it away, please. Let's do this for the Fatties one time. Go, Joey Wheeler.
Go, time wizard.
Moment of truth, baby. Moment of truth. These are for the boys with a little bit of girth right here. 2017, June 1st. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. 72 in our manager rating, which means we might have gone down a little bit. But let's take a look at the player stats now. Lukaku finishes with 20. What the hell? Mkhitaryan caught up to him, both scoring 22 apiece. Holy shit, we had 2 20-plus goal scorers on the same squad. Choupo-Moting actually came up with 11 goals. Higuain did 10. Not all that great for that fatty. Can we have everyone else in here? No. Assists, we did not finish on top. Coutinho finished on top of that. But we have a lot of people in this top 15. Mkhitaryan had 8. Choupo-Moting and Iborra had 7 apiece. And then Lukaku had 6. See, there's anyone else from Manchester United in here? No. But that's a lot of people in 1 and 2. That means we scored just an absolute buttload. Lloris does finish it out, though, which Tottenham were our main competition, which doesn't bode too well. I also have to look. Okay, so we look back. Lamela finished in 2nd, and then for scoring, it was Eriksen who finished in 3rd. Eriksen sneakily becoming one of the better sim people, according to clean sheets. But we have 9 clean sheets for Ruffier, and let's see, no more Neuer. Oh, there's Neuer right at the bottom with 2. So yeah, combined, that would only net us 11, which would put us in the 2nd place. Lloris still coming through. So it's gonna be, it'll be relatively close. Tottenham were probably better defensively in the second half of the season, but we scored so many goals. I think we might have, I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but we'll see. Right here. Oh, yes! The Fatties! Get it up. Oh, let me just rub my movies together. I cannot believe. Look at this. We scored 79 goals. We did not have the best defensive record. We actually had the 3rd best defensive record. Spurs and Arsenal were better than us. Spurs definitely closed the gap. It was only a 7-point lead, but 88 points. Like, I've simmed with way better teams. I've simmed with teams with like the likes of like Messi, Neymar, Bale, Ronaldo, all on the same team, and they don't get 88. And they definitely do not score this many goals. Like, I kind of want to go back and look through a lot of my experiment videos because I don't know if there's ever been a team this dominant than Team Fatty. I'm recording this on a Monday, and it makes my heart happy. You know what I'm saying? It makes my soul happy to see the fatties do so goddamn well. But yeah, if you would like to go ahead and excuse me, I have to go to McDonald's.
Go time wizard!
Alright, we in the car, off to McDonald's. A number 4 and supersize it. Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to Team Fatty for this delicious, delicious burger. You guys would like to check out the latest FIFA 17 experiment, go ahead and click over here. Dings and Poots, click on the french fries right now. Right there. If you want to go ahead, check out my great back on the talent. You want to go ahead and check out my latest FIFA 17 randomizer career mode, go ahead and click over here. Dings and Poots, back on me. Alright, that is it from me and Be Honest. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay yourselves, stay humble, and stay hungry.